So today, I'm going to be talking about some possibilities of Friday the 13th coming into Dead by Daylight and just some speculations and predictions about it. So I'll just be talking about some predictions about Jason's power and if I actually think Dead by Daylight will bring in Friday the 13th. Also, please subscribe because I'm trying to post consistently and it'll help out so much with that, and like the video if you enjoy. So first I'm going to talk about, do I actually think Dead by Daylight will bring Friday the 13th in? So yes, I do. I think they will bring it in. I don't know when, but I think they will eventually. I know the licensing issues with Friday the 13th are getting cleared up right now, or maybe they're already cleared up. I don't know. But I do think Dead by Daylight will eventually bring in Friday the 13th. Now, secondly, I'm going to talk about Jason's power. I actually made a post on Reddit and I got some feedback on what everyone thinks Jason's power will be and like what version of Jason we'll actually see. So the first answer I got was if we want Jason to be lore accurate to his movies, then he would get the teleport function. But they said the teleport function is a bit boring now because we have so many killers that can actually teleport, and I agree with that. I know Jason's mechanic is teleporting, that's what it was on Friday the 13th, but I feel like they could do something different with it. Now the second answer I got was that the version of Jason would need to be from Jason Goes to Hell. They said that because that way he'd have a unique ability and he'd be able to possess survivors or jump into bodies and stuff. And a couple people actually replied to this because they said they'd love to jump into flashlight clickers and stuff, which I thought was pretty funny. But yeah, I think that'd be cool. Honestly, I think this would be one of the top ones because it's kind of like Evil Dead, and I know a lot of people like that game, but I feel like that'd be unique. You know, you'd be able to possess survivors, take over their bodies, do stuff, blow up gens, drain their items. I don't know. But either way, that would be pretty cool. Now, a third answer I got was that they'll settle for a killer with some sort of mirror shield ability. So basically, they're saying when a survivor goes to blind you, you avoid the blind and it's flipped back on them. Now, I think that would be super cool. You avoid the blind and the blind goes back onto the survivor so you can get a quick down or something. I feel like that fits Jason pretty well. The next answer I got was some sort of rage power. They said that his rage mode could increase his action speed by a lot, but that's boring. And they said most of his Friday the 13th game abilities wouldn't work in Dead by Daylight. Which I agree with. I mean, I think Shift would work, or Stalking, but we already have a couple stealthy killers. Obviously, Jason's stealthy, but I don't know, we have Ghostface and Myers both with Stalking ability. So I think Shifting would be really cool to have into the game if they could some sort of use a short shift. But I like the idea of the Rage mode, like they could be completely unstoppable for a little bit. Kind of like Oni in a way, how they'll have to like gain a certain thing and then they will get Rage mode. Now, the next answer I got was he can enter a buffed mode that allows his mother and his head to find survivors. So it's kind of like a killer instinct in like the Legion's frenzy power. Or maybe they were meaning like they can see the auras of survivors through the walls. And they said in this mode he can throw his blade like Huntress but faster, and it is one hit down regardless of endurance. And then they said but he'll have to retrieve it from the survivor's body, but the survivors cannot crawl either. Now, I like the idea of the throwing knives. I almost think that part would be too strong if it was one hit down regardless of endurance, but I feel like they could make it something cool. I mean, if he's in a rage mode, then it'll be like a one hit down, kind of like Oni, but with a throwing knife. They could do something like that with his rage mode, and I feel like that they could add a shift. Not necessarily a teleport, not like a morph like from Friday the 13th the game, but like the shift power. Like he goes completely stealthy when he shifts. But then again, the Jason Goes to Hell power would also be super cool because you can literally jump in and possess survivors. I don't know, I want to know what you guys have to think in the comments. I think all these powers, all these answers were super cool and I really wanted to make a video about it. I mean, Friday the 13th is one of my dream licenses behind Halloween and that's already in the game, so I really want to see Friday the 13th and I love talking about stuff like this. Again, please leave your feedback in the comments below. I want to hear what you think about Jason and what kind of power he would have. And also subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed.